Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Hope that you're all doing well. This is your love reading for December, and I will be extending this reading through my website, everyone. So the link will be in the description box below if you're interested. If this is your story, of course, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus for the Divine Feminine, Mars if you're a Divine Masculine, and for your North Node. For those of you that know your North Node in your natal chart, so where is your North Node in your natal chart? This is your fate, your destiny, so you can watch that as well. So let's see what's going on, dear Gemini, what's going on for you as you've been through a lot this year, obviously. And of course, the North Node in the sky is in the sign of Gemini, so there are fated changes that you're going through on a life level. So of course that would include love and other matters as well. So let's have a look, dear Gemini. My beautiful Gemini friends out there, you know who you are. Let's see what's going on in your love life for the month of December, please, Spirit. Okay, in the now, we've got the Three of Wands at the distant past position, Queen of Wands. Some of you may have strong fire in your chart, or you're dealing with another fire sign. Recent past, we've got the materialism, the card of the Devil. Not surprising at all. What's on your mind? Four of Wands, a commitment, a marriage, getting stable, getting into a commitment, something that is long-term. You've got the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. You're holding the wand, dear Gemini. If you've got fire in your chart, it's up to you. It's up to you. Now, of course, if you're dealing with another fire sign, then they're holding the fourth wand. What is the outcome here? Four of Swords. Wow. Let's take another card. We've got the Page of Cups. Someone is coming through. This is Piscean energy coming through as a page, which can be an unexpected offer of love. Okay, there's been a time out. Someone has been trying to heal. Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. So some of you may have been in a love triangle, in a narcissistic, toxic connection. Okay. We know that the Devil is Saturn, and Saturn is all about timing, karma. You have been dealing with a lot. Remember that all those energies in Capricorn have been trying to transform your life, but there's something very important that you need to shed, to let go of, something that is very karmic that's weighing you down in your area of relationships. Something is holding you back, whether it's your ideas, your religion, your beliefs, your childhood upbringing, the way you've been built, the way you've grown, your psyche, your subconscious, what's built into your subconscious. Something in that area needs to be let go of, and that could be on a psychological and then practical side as well. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Knight of Wands, so we've got Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is my Sagittarian energy. We've got Leo with the Queen of Wands naturally for me. Let's see what is going on. Please, Spirit. I'm using the Druid Craft for... I'm taking one card just to see what's going on here. This is an important card. I might take a couple of cards. We'll see how we go. So Gemini and their love life, please, Spirit. We've got the Four of Cups. I will be taking one more card. Thank you, Spirit. One more card, as the Four of Cups, for me, usually speaks of an offer coming back around. This offer was not noticed. As you can see, the cup is right behind him. So this could be another chance coming around because of family, your foundation, your emotional, financial security. Okay. You were not able to either see or accept this cup, or there was confusion, as Neptune now in Pisces has started to move direct. And of course, it affects everyone, not just Gemini, all the signs. So there's been confusion in the last 5 months. Maybe no communication as well. Maybe not much communication as well. We know that the card of the devil is the shadow side. It's dealing with a controlling situation, maybe something, a lesson that you needed to go through. Okay, but that's in the recent past, which I love to see. It's not in the now. Now you are expanding, you are growing, you're waiting for your ships to come through. You could also be dealing with someone that is at a distance to you, could be from a different culture. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands we know is the Sagittarian energy, and the Sun is in Sagittarius now. This could be showing you what you need to shed, because the Sun will be on the South Node. So you will see what you need to shed in this period of time. We are in eclipse time, so something is going to be eclipsed out of your life. Out of your life. We've had one eclipse already in your sign, a full moon. What do you need to let go of? Something has come to a completion point. Now there's a new beginning. Some of you are starting a new relationship, or it's an old relationship that is going to come back around. What's here? We've got the, Sagittarian energy. Again, this is Temperance. Gemini, you've had to be as patient as possible as Spirit is working on something for you. We know that Temperance is saying you need to temper yourself, you need to be patient, that healing will come. Remember that Temperance, she pours from one cup to the other. This is an alchemical situation that's going on. Spirit is here. This is Archangel Michael. Okay, so keep the faith and know that things are changing up for you. No doubt. No doubt. You've been under a lot of pressure. Things are changing. Let's take the Romance Angels and see specifically in the Romance Angels, what are the messages? This can help us see more about what's going on. So, okay, thank you, Spirit. We have calling in your soulmate. Here it is. We have it is safe for you to love and finances and career. I don't know which order they would have been in. Doesn't really matter. Calling in your soulmate. This is my Archangel Michael right here. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Logically, as I have been saying for you, dear Gemini, your wish fulfillment, your wish actualization should be here right about now, as you've had a full moon in your sign. So back on your birthday, you've had a wish that you've sent to Spirit, right? On that new moon around your birthday. Logically, with the full moon, roughly in between the full moon in your sign and then the full moon that's coming up. So roughly until the end of the year, you should see your soulmate coming in. Okay, Archangel Michael is bringing in your beloved, your soulmate. And this is a divine connection. What's at the bottom? Wow. Okay, reconciliation. This is my twin flame journey. Dear Gemini, this is my twin flame card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I don't need to say anything else about that. If this is a twin flame journey, then this could be someone, for those of you that are saying there's no way in the world that I'm taking back a past connection, a past love, this could be from a past lifetime, dear Gemini. So it is a divine union. We've got Archangel Michael twice here, twice. Okay, so let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on. What else does Gemini need to know? We have the Clover, which means luck and abundance. We've got the Ship, and the Ship means transition. It's also a 3. So we've got the clouds and we've got 3 birds here. Usually, I'm going to take one more card because the clouds are next to the ship, which means the transition has been filled with confusion, darkness. It's been hard. You felt lucky at one point, and you've been going through a transition, but something's happened in between there. We've got 2 and a 3, and then it goes to 6. So let's see what are these messages from the birds, as we've got the sun here and we've got the fish again. So this can mean Piscean energy, or it can mean we've got 2 cards of abundance. Okay, so feeling very lucky, very abundant. Okay, because this is a love reading. The fish usually, as I see it, it's a school of fish, therefore it's family, it's tribal. So again, the fish can mean confusion. It's Neptune. Pisces is unconditional love, but it does speak of confusion. I do feel with Neptune moving direct, the clouds are clearing and the sun is going to come through. You're going to be able to see what the confusion was about, what the lack of communication was about, as you've also got the dog here, which means loyalty. Loyalty and friendship come together. And there's a very playful energy here, and that's your energy, dear Gemini. Looks like all this seriousness of the devil could be lightening up, because we've got the Page of Cups. Remember, it's youthful, playful energy. So let's see for Gemini, please, Spirit. What's going on with the Black Moon astrology cards? How is Gemini affected through the planets, through the astrology? So for December, it is safe for you to love. Obviously, some of you have felt as though you were at risk. You've had a closed up heart. And then probably it was financial, the problem, or values, things to do with values. Let's have a look. We have lunar eclipse and change. There you go. And a lunar eclipse is what you had happening in your sign a couple of days ago. So on the 30th of November, actually today's the 1st, yesterday. So lunar eclipse and change, and it is a number 43. Let's put it down so it can show better. 43 means 7, and 7 is spirit. 7 is also the house of partnership. It's also the Cancerian energy. Why? Because it's the Chariot. 7 is the Chariot card, which means it's a victory card. So what is beneath this Knight of Wands? That's the general energy. We've got the King of Cups. There's the your knight in shining armor is coming through. So you're dealing with someone that's got strong fire. Could be Sag, could be Leo. Sagittarius, I would say more. Or it could be someone that's from a different area of the world. And the King of Cups, water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's beneath that? We've got the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles to me is, it's very much the Libran energy, because it usually shows the scale. So you've been off kilter, off balance, or some of you are needing to sever ties and come into balance, because there's been no equality in your relationship if you were in a marriage or in a past connection. Someone's been playing with you. So I feel that there is a lot of fear here as well. So dear Gemini, wow. Wow, let's take a wisdom of the oracle and see what Spirit wants you to know. So what is a lunar eclipse? It's a full moon. So something is being eclipsed, something is coming to culmination. You will be shown what changes are coming into your life, and that's a massive thing. And of course, a lunar eclipse is the sun's light being blocked from the moon. So therefore, we know that the moon is our emotions, it's also our fears. So maybe this is your fears coming up to the surface, but don't fear this, as good things are coming through, because what is not meant to be in your life will be eclipsed out of it, and that's the help from Spirit. We have unfinished symphony. We've got the the keys of a piano here. So this is very musical. And music to my ears. This could be a message that you are receiving, which you will be saying is music to your ears. Now, music rings Taurus. Taurus is very musical. And also, I'm going to say as well, because recently we've had a new moon in Scorpio. A new moon in Scorpio, and we know Scorpio is very dark and it's very transformative, and that new moon was on a star which has got to do with messages, poison and healing. So whatever will be communicated, messaged or known that will be transforming is going to be, the poison is going to be transformed from your life, and it's going to bring in the healing. Remember that the star is at the neck of the serpent, and that is words. That's also communication. But it's also, remember, the neck has got to do with singing. It's vocal. So that is a number 10. And number 10 means a completion, obviously. Let's see if you can you see the card a little bit there? Unfinished symphony to me says that something is unfinished that's coming back for you. And we know that a symphony it's very much like the Temperance card, where spirit is alchemizing to make sure that everyone is in position before the symphony ends, before the symphony comes into, its crescendo, the peak. And symphony does speak of balance as well, right? So let's take more cards and see what's going on. So I'm going to keep this Knight of Cups here, because I do feel that that's what is going on with the Page of Cups. This could also be an apology, but it's also someone coming through very playfully. Page of Cups is very childlike. It's a messenger that's coming through unexpectedly. Let's look at this Devil card. What's that all about? And some of you may be already married and you may have children. Okay, Queen of Wands, she has the power in her hands to manifest, to create. She needs to move towards what she desires. Okay, and I feel as though, because it's up to you. It's all up to you. The magic is in your hands, dear Gemini. Let's take this materialism card. We've got the Two of Cups. And this can mean that once upon a time there was a lot of love, but this turned sour. This turned more of a, I need you, I'm using you. And it's turned more about, remember that Capricorn is all about the physical. It's materialistic. So is it about the money? Is it about career? I feel that the Two of Cups would have been in the reverse here. Okay, maybe there was love once upon a time, and maybe this is the light in the darkness that you've been living. Let's take the Queen of Wands. And this can also speak of a very passionate connection. Not only is it emotional, dear Gemini, that you felt in the recent past, not only is it emotional, it's also physical. And that also could be saying that that Two of Cups, on top of the karmic card, the time of the Saturn, who is the Lord of karma and timing, it needed to go through a challenge to prove itself. And it also needed to come when the timing was right into your life to stay. Because I feel that love has come into your life. It hasn't stayed. Let's see what is going on with the Queen of Wands. We've got the Queen of Swords, which says to me, you need to stand strong in your power and speak your truth. Okay, and we've got air and fire that could be quite explosive. So I'm just wondering if your truth, your words that you have been sharing or not sharing, because remember that we've got the Queen of Swords, she's got a butterfly on her sword, which says words can transform any situation, and the power is yours to create as long as you speak truthfully. and just do the math, right? It doesn't add up. It's time to move on. Let's take that Three of Wands in the now. We've got the moon, and the moon is Cancer, Pisces. Again, fears. Fears, or for some of you, this could mean strong intuition that those ships will show up at the right time. Let's take that Four of Wands. We've got the Nine of Swords, a lot of worry around a marriage. Again, you've got the 10th sword in your hands. It's up to you. Don't keep this anxiety and this stress. I think that you need to release, dear Gemini. Let's take a look at that moon card. Some of you may be mothers. We know that the moon does speak of the mother. And usually it is the eclipsed moon. And we've got the lunar eclipse here as well. Let's take one more to see. We've got the Hermit. There's Virgo for Gemini again. Always Virgo shows up in the Gemini readings. You are obviously ruled by the same planet, Mercury. And the Hermit says someone has been in their cave. They've been looking for details. They've been growing spiritually. And I feel that's a lot of you, this was a challenge for you to grow and understand that you've got a higher self that you need to listen to. Because if you haven't been doing that, then it's sort of been more about the 3D mundane, the material things, what you see, what you touch. Here, this can speak of a spiritual connection as well. Maybe not, maybe you were both not ready for each other if this is a twin flame connection. Okay, so I want to take one more card on that Nine of Swords. You've got two nines, the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. Interesting that you've got the moon card right here. And the moon, pay attention to your dreams. And we've got, interesting, we've got Virgo Pisces energy here. And that is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, again, speaks of strong intuition. Let's take that card on that Nine of Swords. And we've got the Strength card. So the ability and the courage. The ability and the courage and the trusting in your higher power. And that you've got that. You remember the Queen of Wands. That's my Leo card. And we've got the Strength card here. Some of you have been so patient to the point of no return. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Emperor. There is your devil. There is your devil. The Emperor we know is usually a father. Okay, the Emperor can be Aries, can be Taurus for me. Someone who's very temperamental, very fiery. Can be very challenging. And he's a number 4, remember. So I believe that you are, some of you may have been committed to this Emperor. Now on another level, because we've got the King of Cups here. On another level, the Emperor can mean that you're dealing with someone that someone that's been through their own lessons. They've been through divorce, they've got children, this is a father. So on another level, remember that the Emperor, you want to have him on your side. He's someone who's serious about long-term commitments, family. He brings in security on the positive side. So it's going to be different for each of you, right? The Emperor is, again, for me, it's like that fork in the road. At getting past this Emperor is not an easy thing. What's beneath him? There's the Five of Swords, yep. So there's been conflict, a lot of conflict, and a lot of you are needing to speak your truth. Use your Ace of Swords that you've got in your hand. Use it and speak your truth and sever ties with what is holding you back. Because I feel as though you're being held back. You're close to the end though. You've got a 9, an 8. You've got the 10 unfinished symphony. And there's been a bit of a stoppage here with the Four of Swords as you're trying to heal. Someone is trying to heal. Now, if you're dealing with someone that is at a distance or from a different area of the world, someone who travels for work could be. because you've got the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. And we know that in the Five of Swords, there's three people usually. Okay? Which is saying that someone did not want to, they didn't want to use these swords. Remember that the music, the card of music, you may have been trying to fix things in a subtle way, but I feel that it's not going to be subtle from the energies of, the stars, the planets, the lunar eclipse. That's out of your hands. And that says that something needs to be taken away from you because it's not on your path. So, and because you've got calling in your soulmate, you need to make the space there, dear Gemini, for your soulmate to be able to come through. Reconciliation. Now, interesting that usually can speak of a retrograde. Could it be that this reconciliation is happening in January? I do feel that as soon as Mercury starts to retrograde, it could be that time for you. Doesn't have to be this is the December reading, but it doesn't have to mean that this will only happen in December. So let's take a couple of Sibilas. I want to take a couple of Sibilas on the King of Cups. And then I'm going to extend this reading for you, dear Gemini. I will be taking a message from the angels, gods, and goddesses. More cards. Let's have a look at this King of Cups. We have Prigione, which is the devil energy. So there's a blockage here, a fork in the road for this offer to come through. Obligations, anything to do with law, karma, family. We have Fidelta, loyalty, friendship, and companionship. This is a wish fulfillment. We've got the dog here as well. So you are very good friends, or you were in a past lifetime. And we've got Omaggio di Preziosi. The precious gift comes through. So this offer of love is coming through. And it comes with a lot of abundance. Remember the Omaggio di Preziosi, that's the Virgo card, the Eight of Pentacles, which says someone's willing to work, to do the work. You've got a lot of cards of abundance as well, and the Clover. So I feel that there's a lot of luck in this timing for you, dear Gemini. And I think I will leave it there. I do hope that this helped you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. As I said, if this resonated for you, if you need more information, beneath the video is the link for you. I'm wishing you happy holidays. For those of you that are not following me onto the extended, wishing you well. I will be back with more. Much love to you, dear Gemini. Ta-da.